What's going on, YouTube? Official Keith here, and today is Monday. I am actually doing my thing on Mondays. Mondays I usually take a drive and just kind of relax or whatever. Let me straighten up the camera just a little bit. There we go. But yeah, it's a Monday, and I'm about to get out the neighborhood, hit the highway, and then see what we can get into. Let this van pass. You ever notice when you're driving down a street, it's not necessarily narrow, but there's cars parked on both sides of the street, and you see a car coming towards you, so both of y'all pull over at the same time, and then y'all are both waiting for the other person to go first. That's almost every time. But let me get to the neighborhood, hop on the highway. I'll be right back. Oh, I came back. Hold on. About to get on the highway. First and foremost, shout out to the people of everywhere. You know, it started with Minnesota, and it's spread throughout the land. So shout out and prayers to y'all, man. I mean, I want all y'all to be I want y'all to be safe. That's the main thing. I want y'all to be safe. I know a lot of times stuff happens like this, and you know, it turns into looting and whatever. You know, I say this all the time. If you poke the bear one too many times, and the bear's gonna wake up. And this is the result. You know, there's just not right stuff going on with these law enforcement agencies, and it's just people are tired. And you know, people. For me, the main thing is, yet another life was lost, okay? Another life was lost. And for what? Dude was already down on the ground, stomach down, pretty much face down, handcuffed. And you still felt the need to keep your knee on his neck. I can't speak for any of my other YouTube friends. And I respect them 100%. You know, they do what they do with their channels. But with my channel, I need to speak on this because it's not right. It's not right. And then the fact, it doesn't matter what the crime was, which I'm to believe that it was a forgery charge. So, okay, he did a crime of forgery. If that's what the thing is, he did forgery or whatever. So he's supposed to die because of forgery. That's not right. And people are more worried and concerned about buildings and, you know, physical objects. Nope, stay over here. Buildings and physical objects more than a person's life. That's not right. So I want to speak on that and just tell y'all, you know, man, the looting and stuff that's going on. You know, we've tried peaceful protests because that's one thing that the other side always says. They always say, well, you need to have a peaceful protest. We've tried that. Okay, we've tried that. We've tried that for years. You know, even when old Cap kneeled, y'all didn't like that. And now it's come to this. So, you know, I did a prayer this morning. I prayed for healing of the land. Like, you know, this land needs to be healed. You know, it starts. It has to start somewhere. So from the top down to the bottom, I pray for healing of this land, man. We need to nip this stuff in the bud. And you know, oftentimes you hear of, you know, there are good police officers. You hear that all the time. So my ask of these good police officers is to please step up when you see a bad apple forming, or you see a bad apple tree forming. Please step up and say something. Say something. So I was watching SpecTechular Gadgets video, and I mean, I always watch a video. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I always watch a video because she's family. So I was watching her video, and she has that catchphrase, "Let's do this," right? And now it's gotten to the point to where I'm saying it, but I try to say it right when I think she's gonna say it. So I've almost turned it into a game. But I've noticed, okay, so subconsciously, I've done this with a lot of YouTube videos that have catchphrases, and I didn't even know I was doing it until I was like, or until I started doing it with SpecTechular Gadgets. And I just wonder, like, does that really help? I think it does. Honestly, I think it does. Excuse me. I think it does because we watch these videos all the time, and we get to the point to where we get accustomed to a certain thing. So even my little catchphrase, I use that from time to time. Where I say at the end of usually I'll say it at the end of the video, where you're now official or a product may be official. Didn't even realize what I was doing until SpecTechular Gadgets. So shout out to you, Tay, because you're doing the thing. And I love your videos. I love a lot of followers videos. I love a lot of the YouTubers that I follow. I love a lot of their videos. But I got asked a question the other day. How often should I, like when I start my video or when I start my channel? That's what the person is saying to me. How often should I upload? And I told them, don't go on anybody's schedule but yourself. Now, I will say this. If you are looking to monetize your video, then you have to have some kind of consistency somewhere. You don't necessarily have to put out videos every day, but just depending on what type of channel you're going to have, that can kind of determine on how frequent you should upload. Take me, for example. My channel, I started off in the beginning just kind of feeling away. Then I caught on to watch faces, and that helped my channel grow. And now I'm not only doing watch faces, but I'm doing vlogs now, such as this one. I'm going back into phone tech. Matter of fact, I'm working on a phone battle video. I hope I can drop. I wanted to drop it this week, but there's not a way for me to drop it this week. So I hope I'll be able to drop it next week. And then I do, let's see what I say, watch faces, phone tech, and small tech. Phone tech, or just tech in general, watch faces, and then vlogs. There we go. So, and a good chunk of my vlogs will probably be in the car, and it'll probably be about Mopar. I've gotten bitten by this Mopar bug pretty hard, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, man, I was asked that, and I told him, I said, it just depends on the type of channel that you want to do, and it depends on what you want the channel to do for you. So, and let's just be real, a lot of times you've seen videos where the people are just like, don't get into YouTube for the money. So if you say that, then, it's like, why is it that you have, why is it that you see other YouTubers with monetized ads? My channel, I needed a part-time job. So yes, I'm in it for the money, and I'll tell you that. The more watch minutes that you have on your channel, the more money that you earn. I wanted a part-time job because I wanted one to help with my car payments. Can I make my car payments? Yes, I can. But why not have a part-time job and do what you love to do? And if you're going to do it, and if you're going to do it for nothing anyway, you might as well do it for something. And just take that money and pay towards the extra interest and blah, blah, blah. And we're not going to get into money because that's not this channel. But I'm just saying, I don't ever discourage anyone who says they want to get into YouTube for the money. I tell them, if you want to get into it for the money, there are some video creators that you need to watch to get an idea of how you want to make this money. And folks, let me tell you, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're starting to, you get monetized and you're starting to make this money, then turn that money, let that money work for you. Let it work for you. Right now, my channel is not at that point because I'm not making that much money. But the money that I do make, it goes towards my car payment. But let that extra money work for you. You know, you see YouTubers now. Shout out to Jay Will. He has his, and I'll throw his link down below. He has his product line now, so you can get t-shirts, socks, hoodies. See, t-shirts. What did I see on that? T-shirts, socks, hoodies. He even got a coffee mug. I think I'm gonna pick that coffee mug up because I love drinking coffee, and I think I'm turning into that person that likes coffee mugs. So I'll definitely get one of those. But you know, he has, you know, product. Technically T, he has product. The Tech Preacher, he has product. SpecTechular Gadgets, I believe she has products. I mean, everybody, you know, everybody's using their platform to in turn make more money, and there's nothing wrong with that, folks. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what you do, make that money, but just don't, you know, don't get so, I don't know. It's like, don't get, how do I say this? Don't allow the money to rule you. Okay? Don't do that, because once you get to that point, then you just kind of, and I've seen it with some YouTubers, you act like you're better than the rest of us. I can make a whole YouTube video off of my 2019 CES experience when it came to seeing other YouTubers and meeting them. You would be surprised. Let me give you an example. CES 2019, day 2, and I am going into the Samsung booth, and I see, who do I see? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. Okay, so T Frank, y'all know she has a channel. Okay, y'all know she has a channel, T Frank, and she's taking hiatus for a little bit because she, you know, she has a little one now, and she's doing the damn thing, right? But T Frank in 28, okay, me and T, okay, I'm starting over now. In 2018, my first CES experience was courtesy of ZTE. So a lot of us ZTE community members went on their dime, and I hooked over T Frank, and we kind of stayed together, you know, talking, you know, whatever. And she met old boy, and of course I can't think of his name. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. If I can think of his name, I'll just throw his name on the screen somewhere. But she met old boy, and he was real cool and down to earth. And I mean, this dude, I think at the time when we both met him, he had a little bit over 400-something thousand subscribers. So now we fast forward to 2019, and old boy was there again, and you know, I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey man, what's up? What's chilling? We was shooting the breeze or whatever. It was good. I met another YouTuber, which I'm not gonna drop her name, but I definitely remember her. I met another YouTuber, and I believe at the time, because I was looking to subscribe to her channel, at the time I believe she had a little bit over 700 subscribers. But she was there, and she just, the way that she talked to me was just like, I'm better than you, and I'm this, that, and the third, and my YouTube channel is gonna go off the charts and blah blah blah. Don't be that person, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, money can do something to you, especially when you're making a lot of it. So please don't be that person. Instead, just take everything in stride. Be humble about yourself, but at the same time, don't let anybody take advantage of you, because you can see that in these YouTube streets as well. I want to talk about my son for a little bit. So my son, he's going to the 9th grade, and his school had a drive-through graduation ceremony type thing. You basically just went through in your cars with your parents, and you drove through, and you see the teachers, and they wish you well, and you know, just happy graduation, whatever. Well, my son didn't know about it, and this happened on last Tuesday, I want to say, but he didn't know about it. So he didn't find out about it until Friday, when his friends was like, hey man, where were you? And they told him about it, and they showed him the videos and stuff. And then he told his mother, and of course his mother called and told me. And so then I talked to him, and I'm like, hey man, well, how you feeling about that? And he was like, oh, I'm fine, Dad, I'm fine. It's no big deal. You know, we keep it moving. Those are his words. We keep it moving. I love my boy. But you know, as a father, you can kind of see the look on his face, like, what he said was, hey, you know, it's all good. We keep it moving. But what his face said was, man, I really wish I could have been a part of that. That kind of could, you know, that kind of could have been cool. So me being the person that I am, I'm like, nah, not my son. I can't have him. Because I saw it in his face. I'm like, nah, I can't have him going out like this. So I reached out to the car club that I'm in. Shout out to Texas Muscle Cars, and I put a post in the group, and I explained. I said, I know this is last minute, but I would like to do a graduation drive-by, so to speak, on Sunday. We can meet around 1 at his school, and then I will follow y'all, or I will follow y'all. Y'all follow me to his house. So I put the post out there, and I got a couple of, looky-loos, but I mean, in the post I put, I know this is last minute, so I wasn't really expecting anybody to drop what they were doing to get this done. And lo and behold, my car club came through. They came through, and then shout out to oh my gosh, Texas Hemis. Okay, oh man, I hope that was the correct name of y'all's group. If it's not, I will have it on the screen somewhere. But I think it's Texas Hemis. They even had, they brought through 5 cars, I believe. So I think we had a total of like 10 or 11 vehicles. And when we was there, when we all gathered, I explained, we're gonna make 3 lefts. Shout out to Tom, calling out that NASCAR parade route. But we're gonna make 3 lefts, and then, I was gonna pull over, and then they were gonna drive through and, honk and fanfare and all that stuff. But as I was explaining that to them, yeah, I got a little something in my throat, a little lump in my throat when I was explaining it to them, but I had to keep it together because people took time out for my son, and that will never be forgotten. It will never be forgotten. And I told them, I said, anybody that's here that ever needs camera work of any type, you call me. I will, if I can be there, I will be there, and I'll do it for you. No charge, no nothing. Because that's how appreciative I was for them to take. And it wasn't but just a few minutes, but those, the fact that you even had to, you got in your vehicles, and then you came and met me, and then you came and drove for a few minutes and then left. I mean, that meant the world to me. And of course, my son, oh my gosh, my son was he was ecstatic. Like as soon as the parade was over, he immediately got on his, on the phone, texting folks, Snapchatting, doing whatever he does. He was extremely excited. So to both of the car clubs, I do appreciate you, and I thank you for doing that. At some point in this video, I'm going to show the video that his mom took of the cars going by, and shout out to Rich. Man, Rich has a 2020 Charger Hellcat wide body. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if you've never in your life seen a wide body in person, man, and you're a Mopar fan, especially, I mean, even if you're not a fan, but if you're especially a Mopar fan, you are doing yourself an injustice. Rich pulled up in that car. First, I forgot he had the car. So he pulled up in that car, and I was like, what? Like, that car is the business. But shout out to Rich, because Rich, he was a cake topper. And okay, I'm gonna throw the video on, and I'm gonna throw the video on so you can see why he was the cake topper. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check it out. Oh, woo! Look at it. Woo! Happy graduation. Thank you. Get out there, buddy. This is for you.
This is for
Happy
you.
graduation.
Happy graduation.
Whoa. Yeah, thanks, dude. Oh, that is so cool. Yo.
Oh, that's lit.
What's he doing?
That's so lit.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and He enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed it. It was real cool. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this schedule. And I'm going to try my best to stick to this schedule. As of right now, on my channel, this is called Mopar Mondays, and this is where we're going to talk inside of a Mopar vehicle or outside of a Mopar vehicle. We're just going to talk. We're going to talk about whatever's happening with me, whatever's happening with the world, whatever's happening with you. If there's something that you want me to talk about for next Monday, throw the comments down below, or go to the comments down below and post there. But officially on this channel, as of today, this is Mopar Mondays. I hope you enjoy it. We got more videos coming this week, folks, so stay tuned. As always, thanks for taking some time out to watch my videos. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click on the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. Until next time, this is Official Keith. You are now official, and we will see you later.